Hey everyone out there in YouTube land, this is Mrs. Bella Caramel here to talk about how to style your Malaysian curly hair. That is what I have in my hair right now, and as you can see I have these two god-awful pigtails in my hair. The reason I do this before I go to sleep at night is so that it does not get tangled. I also have my leave out up here and I put some braids in that so that I could have a nice wavy effect when I pull my hair out of the braids. That's my braid out. I don't really like to use the curling wand or the perm rods too often because sometimes the curls don't come out the way I like it to. The braid out method actually seems to blend a lot better for this Malaysian curly hair. So basically what I do when I wake up, as I have just done, that's why I look so awful, please don't look at my face, is I take out these braids. Very simple, doesn't have to be neat or anything. When you put them in, just a couple little braids, that way it stays straighter and not get tangled when you're asleep, when you're tossing and turning at night. I'm going to go ahead, take these out. I'm going to leave my leave out hair braids alone for now because first of all we're going to have to saturate your hair with water. This is just water. Some people like to put conditioner in it. I do that maybe once every couple of weeks. I really don't like a lot of buildup of conditioner in my hair or any products, too much buildup on the hair. I don't want it to have any issues or get sticky or start smelling bad. So I just spray some water in it just to saturate the hair down. You cannot style this hair dry. It just does not work. You're going to have to wet it first. So I go ahead. Typically I just stick my head under the faucet and just wet the bottom parts of the hair, because I don't want to wet my tracks too much because then they'll loosen up a lot faster. So instead I'm just going to use this water bottle so that I don't have my head in a sink in a video, and I'm going to saturate my hair. You're going to use a lot of water, so make sure you're wearing a shirt that you don't mind having wet. Don't put your clothes on before you style your hair. So I'm going to go ahead, spray this down. Looks like an excessive amount of water because you actually need an excessive amount of water. Somebody told me this hair was like a plant and they were correct. It just sucks up water like crazy. So I'm going to go ahead, saturate this hair. Probably spray my mirror a few times, but that's okay. Just keep spraying until I got a thorough saturation all the way through the hair. It's going to drip a little bit, but that's alright. Finger comb my hair through it a little bit, my hand through it should I say, and as you can see I don't have any tangles. My hair is going through this, my hand is going through this hair really easily, so it's awesome. I love this hair so far, and this is how pretty the curls come back as soon as you wet them versus this side here when you haven't wet it yet. This is what it looks like when it's braided out for the night. Look how pretty that curl is. It's so pretty. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side so that you can see. All blends back in. Just saturating the hair. Do the top a little bit and the back. Make sure you get all the areas you want to get done. Just going to spray a little on the top, but nothing that's going to reach my scalp. I only wet my scalp when I'm actually washing my hair for the week. Alright, so now I'm going to squeeze some of the excess water out, not pulling, just squeezing. Grab a towel. It's my little towel here, which I may need to use to wipe my little mirror off. My big mirror. Now, as you can see, the hair is nice and saturated. And my fingers go through it so easily. That's why I like to go ahead and put my two little pigtails in at nighttime. If you don't, I've heard this hair can mat up. I actually haven't had that issue, but of course it's because I've been braiding, you know, the two little pigtails at nighttime so that I don't have to worry about any tangling while I'm tossing and turning, sleeping at night. And my hair is very manageable now. I can bring my hands through it. Minimal shedding, which is to be expected because I'm a little heavy-handed when it comes to finger combing my hair. So I got about, I don't know, a good amount, maybe 5-6 strands, which is fine. I am going to get my trusty little brush. This brush, don't cringe, I'm not going to put this in the bottom of the hair. You will not use this kind of brush on this hair. You'll use a Denman brush or paddle brush on this kind of hair. I only use this for the very top just to lay it down, because you can't really go through the top with a Denman brush because you're going to probably snag on your tracks. So, and I don't have in a U-part wig, I actually have sew-in, so I can't take it off and brush through it. There we go. That's all saturated and wet. So now what I do next is I take a little bit of my Herbal Essence Curl Boosting Mousse. This works so well for curly hair. It's going to give it a nice firm hold, and it's going to actually maintain the curls that it has in a nice sealed firm hold, basically. I like to use this because it keeps the frizz away. It really, really works. I did try a couple other products. Not going to name them because I don't want to tick anybody off by insulting their products, but some of them just don't work. But I do love this mousse. You can probably use a different brand as well, but I prefer the Herbal Essence because I trust that brand. I already, you know, used it in the past, and I do like how it smells as well. I'm sure any mousse will work. I just like this one because although it gives it a firm hold, it's not crispy and crunchy like some mousses hold. Some mousses have that extra hold. This hair really doesn't need all that. Just a little bit of a hold will work perfectly fine. Now, the way I'm moussing my hair right now, I am not going to have to do anything else to this hair because this hair is actually going to dry only a little bigger than the way you see it right now. So I actually really like the way that it'll dry. It'll dry looking like this, except it'll be maybe a little bit bigger, which is good because it'll give me that fullness that I need. Now next, what I'm going to do is take out my leave-out braids. I just put a couple little braids, few little braids in the front where my leave-out is, and it gives me a nice pattern that blends pretty well with the Malaysian curly hair. So I'm going to go ahead and unbraid that very simply. And as you can see, I have a nice wavy pattern to my braids. I'm going to take the next one out. And I have one more over here. This one over here is not really a big deal. I thought that I was going to need a little bit of leave out on the edges so that if my hair blew back or I wanted to pull it back, then I could cover it. But I really haven't had the desire to wear this hair up or pull it back because it's just so pretty. You just want to let it hang and flow, and it's just really pretty. So I have not had the desire to tie this hair up. Only time I tie it up is for my shower or bath or whatever. But then I take it right back down. And before bed, of course, I just put my two little braids in. So really the hair is not really up for more than, 30 minutes a day. So next time I put this in, I am not going to leave any leave out on the sides. It's not necessary. Actually, it's just an extra hassle because all I pretty much do is tuck it behind my ear now just to get it out of my way. It's kind of a waste of time. So here is my front leave out, my U-part leave out. I am going to take this hair, and I mean there's many things you can do with it. I usually add a little bit of oil just to give it more of a shine to blend in with the Malaysian curly hair. So I guess I can go ahead and do that right now. Although I have a little bit of my hair now, I'll go ahead and put a little bit of the oil in so you can see how well it blends. And all I do is use a little bit of oil. You can use any oil you have, argan oil, I have the milk protein and olive oil. That's what I prefer just because it smells like candy. It smells delicious. And it gives me a very nice shine, and my hair has stayed very healthy. This is Soft and Free, Grow Healthy, milk protein and olive oil, hair oil. You can use cooking oil. It's up to you. Whatever you like to put in your hair, as long as you get a little bit of a shine so that your hair blends in with the Malaysian curly hair better. That's pretty much all you're looking for. Yeah, I took it back to the cooking oil. You remember being a kid and having your mom Dukes put some cooking oil in your hair. Don't even pretend like you don't. Well, I did anyways. You run out of grease, you improvise. But, alright, so with this hair, I can pretty much do what I want with it now. You know, I easily will put it in a cute little, you know, flip back up here and put a cute little pin up here. I can also comb and blend it through, or I can even take and comb it to the side and tuck it under my hair so that I have like a nice set of bangs. What I generally do though is this here, just because this is my quick style. If I want to do a fancier style to the hair, then all I would do is use my curling wand to get a quick curl on there. So I just take a cute little pin when I'm in a rush. You don't have to do a whole lot. I try not to do a whole lot to my leave out because I don't want to have breakage when the weave comes out and have this one patch of hair shorter than everything else on my head. So I tend to go ahead and just pin it back. I try not to use any heat too frequently because I don't want that breakage. So, and I did not want to use a closure because I wanted a more natural look to the hair. Closures to me, they're very pretty on everyone else, but they tend to look wiggy on me, so I don't want that look. I'm a lot more conservative than that, so I like to have things blend a lot better. As far as this leave out on the side here, God, I want to just cut it off, it's getting on my nerves, but just tuck it in there. And then for my edges, I use Ampro Prostyle. It's the, you know, the lovely brown styling gel. Every black person knows what this is. So I go ahead, I just put a little bit on my ends here, I like my ends, but my edges here, just to get a smooth edge. And of course, tame my little baby hair down, just to get a little bit of an edge. Now, you can put a lot more just to get a better shine on your hair if you want, because it gives you a really nice shine if you use it right. But I don't really need all that right now. So basically, this is what I do as a quick style, just to, you know, get up and get out the door quickly. That way, you know, this hair actually becomes an asset to you and it's easy and functional, should I say. When you want to just get up and get moving, you don't have to put too much work into it. Generally, I start work very early in the morning, so I need something that's going to work with me very quickly because I don't want to spend an hour doing my hair every morning, especially when I have weave. I mean, that's kind of the reason why I'm wearing it, because, you know, it's convenient. So this is pretty much what I do. Like I said, if I want to get fancier, if I have an event or have something I want to go to, or I'm gonna, you know, go somewhere nicer, then I go ahead and take more time, you know, use a curling wand, or put the perm rods in at nighttime, or I just go ahead and do this braid out and just blend it better. But right now, this is my quick style. This is what I do to get ready quickly in the morning, because I'm generally in a rush in the morning. I try to get as much sleep as possible before I have to leave. So this is what I do. This is the style that I use. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Again, I will list all the products that I use on the bottom. It's not really a lot. It's very easy to remember. It's the Herbal Essence Curl Boosting Mousse, the Soft and Free Grow Healthy Milk Protein and Olive Oil for my hair, the Ampro Prostyle Styling Gel, the brown stuff, and my trusty bottle of water. I have a little brush to, you know, tame the top, and this is what I do. So if you have any questions, again, leave comments, please like, please subscribe, and I will definitely come back with an update on how this hair is doing. And thanks for watching, appreciate it. Talk to you later, bye.